Oh, shoot. Look at me. All those graphics. Okay. Whoa. That's so cool. Whoa. This area is interesting. The little skunks are so cute. Whoa. It is very fashionable. She seems to have left tire tracks throughout the gulch. Follow them and try to find her. Alright, let's try to follow these tracks to find her. These are such interesting plants. Like, these flowers are like bows. It's so weird. Oh, amazing. Cruella seems to have left tire tracks. Follow them and find her. We can follow them. Oh, her car crashed. Explore the quarry to find a clue to her location. She crashed her car into a bridge and she doesn't care. Follow the scent. Oh, that's the scent. Okay. There she is. We get to meet her now. Finally, my coupons reached. Ugh, what a horrible creature. Must you insist on riding while speaking to me? Its breath is worse than the stench from a rubbish bin. The horse goes where I go. Cruella, what are you doing here? Merely relaxing for now, enjoying the sights. Really? You're here by choice? To be honest, it kind of looks like you're trapped here. What if I... Darling, you really mustn't indulge in such flights of fancy. Okay, I'll see about growing some foliage to block you in again. Don't you dare!
Don't be ridiculous.
Okay, calm down. Calm, don't tell me to calm down. Why I oughta... Sorry, my apologies. I just want to make sure you're okay. How did you end up stuck down here anyway? Oh, you are dreadfully concerned for me, aren't you? Very well. It began with the horribly narrow roads here. Whoever designed them obviously didn't have a motor car as powerful and stylish as mine in mind. You'd think my wishes would have done something about that, but no. Excuse me, your wishes? Like a lot of wishes? Yes, well, yes, wishes. Enough to redesign this wretched place exactly the way I want. But we can discuss that later. Now you're discussing me, and that's what's important. You understand, my darling, I'm sure. Now then, I encountered some local vermin behaving completely irresponsibly. They forced me to lose control of the motor car. Thankfully, I was able to leap clear, but when I took a moment to rest, I was blocked in there. I get the feeling you and animals don't mix. Those horrid creatures were entirely to blame. They forced me off the road. I retired to this cave to figure out how to retrieve my motor car. Ideation is essential to the design process, you know. I've decided to craft a rope and pulley, but I had to make sure the design was sound before I began. Still, now that you free me, you can get back to work. Actually, I need something too. I'm looking for a crystal key. Do you know if there's one around here? Why, darling, what a coincidence. I put the crystal key in the boot of my motor car for safekeeping. Help me get my automobile out of the ravine, and I'll be glad to open the compartment for you. Great. How should we start? We must find out what Deville Moor looks like at this precise moment. I'm dreadfully concerned that it suffered without my tender care. Take pictures of the mine tracks in the quarry, the iron bridges, and the lighthouse. What does this have to do with getting your car out? Trust the process, darling, and don't ask questions. She's sketchy. Alright, let's go take these pictures. Okay, let's talk to her. In the cave near the quarry. Okay, got the pictures you asked for. Let me see. No, this is wretched. Yeah, this place looks kind of rough. Darling, I was referring to your photography skills. Rude. After working with the best fashion photographers in London, that is. Well, I suppose it's the best I'll get here. That's not very nice. Nice doesn't win awards. She's like the worst. You'll just have to take Photography lessons later. Let's review the various parts of Deville Moor. Isn't this place called Glamour Gulch? No, I got rid of that hard name. Now it's called Deville Moor. And its current state is completely unacceptable. We have loads of work to do. Yes, with me telling you what to do and you following my every instruction, it should be done in a flash. Now to be productive, you must always know the time. Your first task as my assistant is to repair the bell tower in Deville Moor. Alright, I'll get started on that, but we better get right back to getting your car out of the ravine for the crystal key. Excellent, follow me. All the other villains were kind of endearing, but she's just annoying, I feel like. I'm just like distracted by the fact that she wants to murder animals and stuff. There, look at the state of that. I can't be expected to live near a moldering ruin like that. Get it fixed right now. Okay, I'm on it. Alright, let's fix this. Gather the materials. Alright, so I have the pixie dust, forage for sequence strands, mine for antique clothes irons, and dig for beady soil, mine for jasper. Interesting, okay. Oh, I got jasper. That looks sick. Dig for beady soil. There's beads all up in the soil. Is that safe? There we go. I didn't realize these were things you could collect. Where is this jasper? Okay, there's the last one of this, at least. That's nice. Okay, we just need the jasper, so we need to find these rock spots. I need more jasper. My mind forever. There we go. Yay, okay. Interact with the bell tower. Oh, how cute. I don't know what it is, but I hope she's happy with this. Now we can actually get to where she needs. Oh. I got the bell tower all repaired. Took you long enough. Now, do you know what it's time for? Getting your car fixed? No. Oh, snoozing bread, you're such a wit. I hope humor writing is your backup plan for when you completely fail at fashion. What do you mean? I look great. Now, since you're clearly oblivious, it's time for tea. Really? You don't want to get on cleaning up the biome right away or rescuing your car? Of course not. Do you take me for someone who can work optimally while famished? Here is a recipe for afternoon tea given to me by a very important chef. Prepare that and then come back to me with proper refreshments. You may need to visit that horrible clanking monstrosity of a caravan that Goofy runs to purchase some ingredients you'll need. Okay, let's make this lady her tea. Or I wonder where his cart is. Oh, he's right there. That's nice. He knew I needed him.
Hi there, pal.
I need this and this.
Hey there.
Hey there, snoozing bread. Thanks for helping me get my caravan back on the road. Happy to help. You're about to be the best pal a fellow could ask for. Now what can I do for you? I need to buy a few things for crafting a project for Cruella. Well, you've come to the right place. Just go check out my stock in the old caravan and help yourself to whatever you need. Yay, we're there. I've got my dark chocolate coffee beans. Sounds like something I would like. These are bougie. Alright, let's go make her bougie tea. Oh, let's water this first. Okay, now let's see if she is happy with her fancy tea. So much drama with this lady. There's kind of drama with everyone because they make you do a bunch of stuff, but that's what I said when I opened it. It was like, you get to relax and have a vacation. I was like, I don't think so. I think I'm gonna have to do a bunch of stuff. Okay, I followed your recipe and made some tea. Oh, darling, you call that tea? How adorable, how simply adorable. You gave me the recipe. Listen, it was your recipe, exactly. I've brewed 10-year-old Earl Grey tea in a bag that smelled better than this. And this food, it's crude and poorly presented and barely edible. Still, I suppose you did your best, as disappointing as the results may be. If only the wretched wish magic hadn't stopped working, I could have improved this pathetic display. What did you use your wishes for? Oh, a bit of this and that, redesigning things to my aesthetic. Should we still dig in? I don't know about you, but first we must discuss a proper table setting. All this won't do at all. Place the table in Deville Moore, and then we can have a chat to see if you continue as my assistant. Or other things, like your overuse of wishes or the crystal key. Fine, but we can quickly touch upon your items too. But you must place the table first. Okay, we can put this table down. I just want the crystal key. Well, then be an effective assistant. Now off you go. Alright, let's just like put this down. Okay, we can have tea with this woman. I'm gonna make a mad face. So I don't want to have tea with her. There. See how mad I am? So how do you feel now? Much relieved, darling. Even a mediocre tea setting can do a trick in a pinch. So what's next? Next, I need to design something that will help us get my motor car out of the ditch in the quarry. Quarry? I don't know. Anything I can do to help? Yes, leave me at peace. The creative mind cannot be rushed. You know, I'm quite surprised that my time in this wretched wilderness hasn't totally sapped me of all sense of style. Oh, it has. I'm saying that. What's that? Did you say something? Actually, it doesn't matter. Give me a moment to think and we can begin. Cruella, I'm back. Are you ready to start getting your car out of the ditch in the quarry? Certainly, darling, but I doubt you are. I'm sure you can tell me why. Of course, as my assistant, I can't possibly let you walk around like that. What were you thinking putting on that outfit today? That I'm going to a ranch. Because it's nothing short of dreadful. I know, and that's what's so funny. Ha 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 ha. Now here, put this on. Alright, I'll go change. But then we have to have a serious talk about your wish magic and the crystal key. I look so cute. I look like a horse show girl. Alright, I put on the clothes you suggested. Is this okay? How can I possibly tell when you insist on riding that wretched horse? But from what I can see, it will have to do for now. You can at least try to be nice. If you need mollycoddling, find employment elsewhere. I don't have time. Okay, well, Snow White is pretty sure you made too many wishes, and yes, never mind what the dry cleaning girl says. I need you to find my notebook. It contains the plans we need to rescue my poor motor car. The same car where the crystal key I need is stashed? What? Oh yes, of course. The notebook was stolen by the loathsome skunks that lurk around here. They have it out for me, you know. I'm certain those putrid-smelling creatures ripped it to shreds and buried the pieces. I tried to follow them as they carried it off, but I only know the general area of where the fragments might be. One should be near the beach, by the entrance to the quarry, the second in the quarry itself near the bottom. The last one somewhere near a waterfall, by the border between Wishblossom Ranch and the Dale. I just resent her greatly, apparently. I find her irritating. Even though this is essentially what Hades did when he made us meme her as assistant. I don't know, this feels bad worse. I think it's the fact that she hates animals.
Yes, hello.
Cruella, I got the pieces of your notebook. Finally, I thought you'd followed into a ravine too, and I need to do everything myself. Now, let me look through these. Ugh, they smell horrific. Indeed, they're simply beastly, darling. Beastly and horrid. Ah, there we are. These are just what we need. Such a brilliant and inspiring design. Didn't you design it yourself? Well, of course. That's why the design is inspired. If I only had more wishes, I'm afraid that ship has sailed. Did you wish for everything I needed to turn this ramshackle ranch into a worthwhile business? But before you ask, I'm not responsible for whatever's causing all the crystals and ruin around here. That windbag Merlin gave us all a tedious lecture about safe wishing practices to avoid depleting the pixie dust. I did what I could to wish for a stylish redesign of Deville Moore, but I did it responsibly. Your culprit for whatever it is you're accusing me of must be someone else. Seems fake, but okay. Can we please refocus on my motor car? We still need to complete our work on the rope and pulley repair kit. Okay, so we're gonna have to get more materials. More salad. Alright, we got those. We just need the other fish. The coat wire hangers. Which are outside of the ripples. Oh, look, there, it's ready. Okay, now I can make this kit for this lady. She's so demanding. I don't like how she's dismissive of my things, too. Apparently that's a trigger. Rope and pulley repair kit. Alright, let's go to the ditch and pull this girl out. Repair the... oh, this. Wait, this thing? Yeah. Alright, let's do this.
Yes, hello.
Alright,
darling.
the rope and pulley kit are built. Oh my goodness. Fabulous, darling. I wish all my workers were as diligent as you. Thank you, finally. You're quick and you work for free. Okay, well. Well, never mind that. We're nearly ready to pull my poor motor car out of the ravine. Just one more step. Unfortunately, I have to make a special saddle for your horse that will work with my rope and pulley. Normally, I wouldn't be caught dead making an accessory for an animal, but well, it seems I'm stuck relying on this horde beast. Hey, my horse is beautiful. They say there's no disputing the matters of taste, but I say there's merely an excuse for adults with no aesthetic sophistication. Anyways, I've deemed myself enough already by making an accessory for your animal. Put it on your creature. Okay, it's on my horse. It's on my Nova Burley.
Yes, hello.
Okay, the rope and pulley are ready to go. Finally, I'll have my motor car back here in moments. Let's go. Okay, this is a different horse. There's her car.
Well,
There you are,
what
Cruella.
is
Your
it?
car is back. Oh, my poor sweet darling. Look at the damage on you. Thanks, I did stub my toe there on the black. No, the car, you ingrate. Don't worry, dear. Mumsy will get you fixed as soon as she can. The chips in your paint, those punctured tires, and the state of your fender, it's ghastly. Cruella, can we talk about... Not now, Susie Bread. Look at the state of my poor motor car. It's your own fault you crashed her. My fault? The absolute nerve. Can we talk about the crystal key now? I really need to try and find... Later. Can't you see I'm beside myself? No, I simply cannot discuss anything else right now. Come back and see me once I've had a chance to accept this wretched fate.
So you did succeed.
Okay. As she's accepted her
Where have
fate.
you been?
Cruella, have you mourned the damage up to your car enough? I really need that crystal key from your trunk. Will you unlock it? Oh, if I must. Okay, thank you, finally. So now can I get another horse from this? There we are. Go unlock the boot, or the trunk as you call it, and take what you need, but bring me the seed samples. Thanks. Now you are in my debt. Now off with you. Okay.
Cheerio, darling.
Here's your seed samples.
There you are.
Cruella, back so soon. Clearly you adore me. Now hold still. You'd make a marvelous coat rack, you know. That's not why I'm here. The crystal key isn't in the trunk. Oh, of course it was in there, but I moved it ages ago, darling. Silly me, I forgot. Forgot? Where'd you put it? Oh, I have far too many things to do to go into all of that. Help me get my workshop up and running, and perhaps we'll revisit that later. My patience is resting. As is mine. I'll tell you what, I left some old rags with that cloying horse-obsessed girl a while back. I'm far too busy to remember her name. The dry cleaning girl. You know, the pasty one who was failing dismally at running this ranch before I arrived, dressed in insipid blues and yellows. She has the rags. Go dry your tears on them while I make you a to-do list. This isn't over. I'm simply quaking. She's so irritating. Yeah, I think this is Snow White. I want that key so I can get my next horse, which I'm assuming is the one for Mulan. Snow White, can we talk for a moment? Of course, how are you today, snoozing bread? Got a bit of an issue. What's wrong? It's Cruella. I'm having a hard time dealing with her. She's got the next crystal key and she's supposed to hand it over after I helped her, but she just changed her mind and demanded I do more chores. Do you have any suggestions on how to deal with her? I can't spend all my time running her errands while the decay keeps on progressing. The mountains are falling apart. Tink can't hold things together forever. Goodness, we must do something. Now let me think. Oh, have you seen the squeak little skunks in Glamour Gulch? Maybe once or twice? Wonderful! Some time ago, Cruella was hasty with the wording of a wish. She accidentally gave one of the skunks the power to express a lovely sense of style. I believe she wanted to give her a bit of a challenge. Well, that skunk wanted to share its new abilities with the other skunks, so he dubbed himself Professor Moufette and created the Skunk Institute of Fashion. The skunks tried to be friendly with Cruella, but she was terrible to them and stole some very expensive fabric from the Institute. A skunk professor, tell me everything. Professor Moufette is a smart little skunk, and he's brave enough to stand up to Cruella. But Cruella didn't like that, so she wished away the Institute. The skunks all left. The professor was forced to go into hiding. But I know it bothers him ever so much. If you could bring the skunks together again, I'm sure Professor Moufette would return and help you. You could confront Cruella with the help of the skunks, and then she'd have to give you the crystal key. I better arrange a meeting. Any ideas how I can let the skunks know that the time to gather is now? You could build some houses for the skunks and set them in Glamour Gulch. If the professor wants to meet, he'll raise the flag of skunk kind, and you can follow that to the meeting. The skunks usually meet in a clave near the eastern border of Glamour Gulch, so keep an eye out there. Great, one problem, I don't speak skunk. Oh, that's alright. I'll be sure I'm there when you meet with the professor. Together we'll get along somehow. There we go, we got our Jasper. Now we can make a house for the skunks. That's so cute. I like making animal houses. Furniture? Oh, beautiful. It's very elegant. Okay. Find a flag outside the cave bearing the face of a fashionable skunk. A fashion flag shining outside the cave. Okay, let's just look for flags, I guess. I don't see what other caves there would there even be. Oh, here, this cave. Okay. Oh, look at this guy. Hello, sir. Professor Moufette. Hello, Professor Moufette? Thank you for meeting with me. I'm honored. Oh, he seems very pleased to meet with someone so respectful. I think that means he wants to challenge someone. He quite liked that. Oh, I believe he'll get his friends together to storm Corella's workshop in the fortress, but they need your help. Wait, Professor, the fortress? Isn't that dangerous? What's so dangerous about it? Well, Cruella wish magicked mannequins to guard it, so you have to keep it out of their sight. Oops. And in the heart of Corella's workshop, there are loud statues shaped like dogs that make horrible noises. That's quite disagreeable to skunks. If you can make them stop, the skunks can rush in and take over. You can count on me. The professor seems ready to begin. Oh, and you'll need this. The bridge to Corella's workshop is stuffed. You won't be able to cross it without the bridge's mechanism lever. If you follow me, I can lead you right there. Sick. Let's go to this area. There we are. You just need to insert the lever to get the bridge mechanism to work again. Then you can head inside, watch out for magical mannequins and greyhound statues. Oh, and I'm afraid it won't be a good idea for any of your forest friends to come with you. Who knows what kind of old sewing supplies are scattered about. You wouldn't want them to step on anything. Alright, let's go explore her evil workshop. Okay, so I have to watch out for these dog statues. Deactivate them. I'm guessing they're like over here. I think I'm out of the way. No? Okay, we got one. Alright. So these ones are probably the last one, which I think we might be able to just like slip in here and get this last guy. There they go! Look at his sunglasses. It's like a whole mission. Oh wow, a whole gang. She's mad. I'm like, she's just... Ugh. What are all these vermin doing? Get out, all of you. Consider this the start of negotiations. Here's how this is going to work, Cruella. Snow White here will be helping us understand Professor Moufette, and we're going to hammer out an agreement. Professor Moufette's skunk friends are going to stay if you don't help us, Cruella. They've used the fortress to make skunk clothes. Oh, how cute. Skunk apparel? That's absurd. I still have the crystal key, Snoozing Bread. You're a fool to think you're going to get a hold of it like this. Actually, I will. The way I see it, I can always look into alternative ways of getting access to the crystal caverns, but you don't really have that flexibility to deal with all these skunks. By the way, Professor Moufette wiggled his tail. I think he wants to remind you that skunks have another way of making things unpleasant. Here's my suggestion. You give us the crystal key, and Professor Moufette will give the order for the skunks to leave the area for now. The skunks will have free reign in Glamour Gulch, and you'll both leave each other alone. The skunks will promise to play nice around you. This is tolerable. I can't expect to live around these. I think Professor Moufette is suggesting you be polite. By the other tail wiggles. Sorry, there's a fly. I think all the other skunks are too. Fine, there's just one problem. I may not have access to the key at this very moment. The decay has simply ruined my house. Why, it's just not safe for me to enter and find the key, fix my house, and I'll give you the key. Just make sure these rodents get out. Deal, Professor Moufette? The professor isn't happy that they called them friends, I guess. Alright, I think we can let the stylish skunks go about their business, but Cruella, if I get your house set up and you try to flake out and giving me the key... Yes, you'll get these revolting menaces back here in a flash. Now go fix my house, and I'll be sure it's somewhere idyllic and far away from these skunks. I need an extended holiday after all I've been through. Alright, so all we gotta do is put our house in the... Oh, we gotta get out of here first, I think. Okay, let's find a place for this house. Here's fine.
Oh, greetings, neighbor.
Alright, let's fix her house. Let's see what it looks like. I'm curious. Probably... Yeah. A creepy, but bougie. Welcome, Cruella. Alright, I've got your house repaired and set up. How kind of you. Thank you, Oodles. Let's see the key. I hope that once I hand over the key, we can put all that pleasant behind us. I'll be cool if you're cool. Darling, I merely wish to return to our working relationship. Well, one that works. Who knows what the future will hold? After all, we may need to work together again for the good of DeVille Moore. Okay, well, first off, no one calls it that. Stop trying to make it DeVille Moore a thing. But as long as you don't go back on your side of the agreement, I'd be happy to work with you in the future. Well, I'll take what I can get. Now, here's the key. Thank you, finally. Great. Guess I got a dungeon to explore. Cheerio, darling. Is she British? I don't remember. Alright, so let's go to the caves. Hooray, you got the next crystal key. Follow me, I'll take you to the next part of the route network. I hope we get a new horse. I'm thinking it's Khan or whatever, Mulan's horse. Here we go. Once I use the crystal key, you'll be able to enter the caverns. Keep an eye out for any horse friends inside, and good luck exploring. Apparently she does have to do that. A proud horse might help jump. Oh wait, we gotta switch. He's so majestic when he does that. We want to do this. Interact with this. Follow the scent trail to find the handle for the lever for the second crystal. There it is. Pick up the handle and put it here. And we'll interact. And then we will get an elevator or something. Oh, he can jump that for sure. Wow, look at this beautifulness. Okay. Yeah, is that like a Mulan thing back there? It kind of looks like it. We cannot speak with decay crystals on our route. Break them, break. Alright, we'll break them then. Let's do this one. This is the pink area, I think. Alright. Then we can do this area. Oh, this one has no lever, but he can find it with this special scent. And I got a little chest for that. A little horse accessory. Wow. This is a deep cavern. No, I got... Okay, I need to get here. This way is blocked. He won't be able to leave over until the decay crystal on the other side has been removed. Okay, so how do we get there? Can you, like, break this? How do I do this? I don't quite have Mulan's horse yet. I wonder if he can break things. I wonder if I should go to the... Is this considered... This isn't... Oh, I haven't been in here. Okay, no, I'm just dumb. But that's fine. Like, do Xmas because he can jump. There we go. We got all these done, so we can talk to the decaying Wishblossom. And hopefully they'll be a little bit in better spirits now that they don't have those, like, rotting things on them. Ooh, yawn. Is that you, snoozing bread? Yawn. If we ever wanted one thing in this boring, boring world, it would be to speak to you. Wow. Boring? Why are you so bored? Nothing is worth wanting or doing or wanting to do. Those horses came to the caverns to stop it and they could not. Now you're here. What can you do? You brought us back our flow of pixie dust, true. But we know your heart, we know your past. This is getting creepy. We are as tangled as our rotting roots. Yawn. Oh well. As a child, you once tried very hard at something and failed. We know you remember, and your ambitions were broken. I'm gonna say this. I had big dreams to become a famous writer. I put my heart into it, my story. I read it over and over until I thought it was perfect, but it didn't win. The judge said my story was lackluster, and it hurt badly. The disappointment, the shame. It is better to be bored than feel the sting of failure. You vowed to never want anything again, to never try. This is a little close to home. It's hard to put yourself out there, but it won't let it stop me. You've grown so much, snoozing bread. We were afraid to fail, and we were bored, but you have inspired us. Saving the mountains lies in your hands, in your heart. The decay is ours and yours. It's not what it seems, but here he has been waiting long enough. I think it's Khan or whatever is my guess. There he is. What a cute guy. I didn't know he had a name. Like, I don't remember that horse's name in Mulan. Let's ride him out of here. That is cool. That is fun to do. Wow! Ooh. Snoozing bread, you did it. You're so good at this. I think I'm getting the hang of it. That's wonderful. The Wish Blossoms seem to know a lot about me. Is that weird? I don't think so. Not any odder than the other stuff here, at least. And now that you've freed Khan, you can get to the Pixie Acres. There, you should be able to find the last of the giant roots and get things back to normal. On the bright side, now that you've freed Khan, you can get to Pixie Acres. No problem, Tank. Already on my way as soon as I get Khan to trust me enough. Talk to Snow White and let her know about Khan. We probably should do that because I want Snow White to feel better about this. She was pretty broken up that these horses weren't here. Snow White, look, I found Khan. Oh, thank you, Snoozing Bread. I'll bet he can help with exploring. Oh, I know he can. Snoozing Bread, did you know that Khan was raised to be a military horse? Have you noticed how strong his legs are? They sure are. Well, there's something you should try. If you find something blocking your path, Khan can kick it down. That's really useful. I'm not sure Khan trusts you just yet, but once you know him better, I'm sure he'll be happy to help you. That makes sense. I should work on that so we can break the barricades on the way to Pixie Acres. Well, if you meet a friendly, bouncy friend there, I hope you get to make his acquaintance. Alright, we've reached level 4, which means his kicking level is increased. We can talk to Snow White about this now. Tom looks so happy with you, Snoozing Bread. It seems like you two have formed a wonderful friendship. Yes, I think we're getting to know each other quite well. You know, he might enjoy a challenge of breaking the barriers that leading to Pixie Acres. You should search Modish Marsh to find the metal barricade. You might need to break some wooden barricades blocking the way to Modish Marsh first. I can't say that. Khan will be happy to help you. Okay, destroy. Okay, we're entering Pixie Acres. Wow. This area is real cute. Is that honey flowing? So thanks everyone so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I hope you have a good night. Bye.